Welcome to the lounge, and we'll look at the stock 50, the DAX, maybe the AEX and the CAC, but in a nutshell, in simplicity, we're looking at this correction here as being completed, but I don't have any evidence of that, only that the structure that we've been counting here is an A wave, a B wave and a C wave here for wave 4, and counting all the major waves here. So what we've been doing, as you know, we've been looking for 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and this is the same on the US markets as well. So you can see that we've been counting 5 waves down here too, and we'll investigate this in a moment, but yeah, there's a possible turn in the markets here. I don't have any evidence. We're just going to have to sit through it and gather that evidence and then make decisions from that point. It will impinge on our equity trades though. We will be tightening shorts up to a point and extending long positions, and that's one of the main reasons of tracking this market. So I think we're looking at this on a 4-hour chart, were we, or 2-hour chart? I can't recall. We'll have a look. That must have been a 2-hour chart. So I haven't been doing all the full time frames on this and that's necessary. So this is what we've been looking at here, and this can be put in as complete here now as such. And as I mentioned, this is the same for the S&P 500, and we just need to see how this develops off the low here in 5 waves or 3 waves. So we've got US holidays this to today, Monday. So let's have a look at the DAX as well. So on the DAX here, the daily chart here, so we're looking from this wave 4 here to wave 5, waves of wave 3, then an A wave and a B wave and a C wave. I know wave 4 can get a lot more complicated than this simple ABC correction as well, but the corrections for the DAX have been quite sort of simple, so we'll stay with this. It's not displaying a third wave price action in here, by the by. If this was a third wave here, like down for 1 and back for 2 and down for 3, then it would have moved down much further than it has here. Okay, so it's quite clear that from this high here, we've got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. So either way, we're going to get some sort of bounce coming up here. Okay, we just need to tread lightly and don't get cemented into a particular thing that you don't have a lot of confidence of in either. And I don't have that confidence yet either. So we just really need to develop what's coming in off the lows here. So on the 2-hour chart from the blue wave 4 here, which is the blue wave 4 up here, we're looking at 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. There was 2 options for this to finish down here as well, but it's fine. Let's just see if we get support on 9,000, because in trading terms, not analysis terms, support on this area here would give us some upside, but always expect at minimum some type of sort of reaction here, and then first high above the level, and then some sort of correction here as an ABC before you see it'll take a little while to establish. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I would normally look for, because it's the most obvious pattern. It needs to climb in one way or another from resistance to support. So that's what you need to sort of work out here on the 15-minute chart. And we'll be looking at this on the US markets as well. The move up here, look, it can be counted as corrective or impulsive, so I haven't even bothered labeling it. There's 5 waves here, 5 waves here. It could be an A and a B and a C for the A wave here, B wave here, and looking for a little 5 waves up here to complete some type of corrective pattern, and then down from there. I just want to gather a little bit more evidence, and as I mentioned, the President's Day is on holiday, so it creates a bit of lighter volume. So we'll pick up the thread on this after the Tuesday and into the Wednesday and so on, and we'll have some more information at that point there. Simple as that. And when we look across the board, if it's the CAC as well, it's the same thing as well. We're looking for that 5 waves there to complete. Support on the 4,000 would be nice. The AEX that we use to guide things along a little bit has also got a nicer, from wave 4 here, a nicer 5 waves down here in terms of completion. So yeah, you can look to go long. Just remember that any sort of moves in the first instance are always building, so you get sharper retracements, deeper retracements, so you really need to keep your stops like well out of the way if you're going to go for this, and then obviously build on 400 and 410 and 420 and 430 and 450 if you're going to, if you're playing the long tail game. Yeah, sure. Anyway, point being is we need to gather some evidence across global markets, and that even means the Forex as well. So we need to see certain turns happening, and the whole thing. We need to see a shift occurring across many of the major drivers. Alrighty, just a short video today, but like I said, that's the end of the structure, and we can be going up from here. We just need a little bit of evidence to give us a little bit more confidence. The money is in the turn if you've got the intestinal fortitude to take that. But as I mentioned, keep the stops well away and trade less. Cheers.